Matematika. Isa boses ang inyong opinyon dito sa Mate.
8 minutes after
Matematika. Isa boses ang inyong opinyon dito sa Mate.
welcome to our program, and this is your Zaldy Lenon, inviting you to please join us in a 1-hour program here on our station DZRJ 810 kHz on your radio channel. This is Radyo Bandido.
Isa boses ang inyong opinyon dito sa Mate.
And good evening, good afternoon, and good morning to all who reach this broadcast.
Isa boses ang inyong opinyon dito sa Mate.
Jay is third, and our segment is Gates to Prosperity. And in this segment, our regular program for a better Philippines, no other than Engineer Arthur VOA. Engineer, good evening to you.
Good evening, Zaldy. Good evening, Roland, and our special guest, Mr. Bong Banez. And good evening to all the listeners.
Yes, and our one partner is manager Bong Banez. Sir, gabi sir.
Sir, evening sa lahat ng tagapakinig. Everything wala pa naman sa deadline.
We're just only
very much okay, pare. Our signal is now in a 50 kilowatt.
Okay, so our topic today is all about charter chains, or we may say it Philippines for sale. Medyo hindi magandang dating dahil Philippines for sale. But our guest will discuss it and will explain why our segment title today is Philippines for sale. Engineer, just recently, Malacanang declared that they are already open on a charter chains because of the problem in the south. So, how this statement coming from Malacanang be treated by your group, the Americans for a Better Philippines?
Yeah, the answer is very simple. That's the right to bear arms for the problem in the south. And then, of course, we gotta have something like the electoral college, so that politicians would appropriate equally throughout the entire Philippine country, not only concentrated on densely populated areas. That's the solution to the problems in the south.
Okay, Engineer, before we continue, we have a caller from Chicago, Illinois. Joel is here. Good evening here and good morning there.
Yeah, good evening, Philippines. Good morning here in Chicago. Hi, how are you?
So what we're discussing now, Joel, is all about charter chains, the things that you're already asking before. So you are very curious because the Malacanang or the new administration had been saying very lately that they don't want to have charter chains here in the Philippines. But now, just recently, the Malacanang is open to a charter change. What can you say about it, Joel?
I think it's a good news because it's time that we are going to have a charter change. We have a lot of things in our constitution to change the amendments, because changing the amendments I think it's a good idea.
So maybe on a charter change, the Loveland City will be materialized very soon.
Yeah, because I heard that Ninoy is now open for charter change because of
the problem in the south
situation in Mindanao.
Yes,
but I don't know if that will extend to Loveland City, because President President Aquino is not did not mention about the Loveland City on the charter change, only for the Muslim situation, the Mindanao situation.
Actually, it was said specifically yes. You're right that this charter change will only address the problem in the south. But on our part, as long as it is open on the charter change, we can treat it as a chance for us to advocate, to bring our advocacy to have a charter change, and of course to have a change in our economic policy in our constitution.
Yeah, that's good. That's very good. If that would be, if that would be the case, then it's very, very good, because there's a lot of things that it needs to be changed in our country, or in the Constitution. Because when we change the situation, when the charter change is changed, and I think it will have an impact in our country economically.
Yes, and I know that you there, Filipinos in the States, supports the charter change, because all of us love Loveland City, and we would like to see Loveland City here in the Philippines, isn't it?
Yes, very. That's very. It's very nice to see the Loveland City in the Philippines.
So, what can you say to our topic today, tonight? Just what Engineer Uy have said, that our title today is Philippines for Sale. Is that sound good to you? Philippines for Sale.
Philippines for Sale. Yeah, it's there's nothing wrong with it, because I heard even in other countries too, that their countries opened they opened their constitutions to give way for their economic prosperity. Even here in the United States, if you have the money, you can buy a piece of property here. Even though you're not even if you are not a U.S. citizen, you can buy the property. In fact, there was a situation. There was a situation in Florida. I forgot what place in Florida, where they open up their community for the foreigners to buy property in there in Europe. They enticing Europeans to come over to their community. I forget what place in Florida, but that was 2 years ago, where they can buy a piece of property in there, and they can live, and they can do business in their community, and they will grant them their immigration status. They can stay there. So I think that's a very similar situation in the Philippines. The United States has changed constitution every so often. Now they were saying they want to amend the constitution in America. Just recently, that I heard that even now the children who were born in the United States is not going to be us, and they want to change that the constitution.
Okay,
you should have done that long time ago.
Yeah. Okay, can we hear some explanation from you, Engineer, no?
Yeah, that attempted charter change to not make foreigners with children have automatic American citizenship is a very good idea, because everybody's abusing that charter. When they are pregnant, they go to America, and then they have American citizen babies.